Alright, so today I'm going to play Super Mario Bros. 2, one of the favorite games, or one of my favorite games from when I was a kid. This game's a lot different than the previous Mario games. You see that right away. The art style's different. That's kind of comes from where this game came from, but you can start off and you can pick which player you want to play with. You can be Mario, who's the most average, Luigi, who has the highest jump, Toad, who's the fastest, and Princess Peach with the float jump. And you can see that the ability to choose which one of these four main characters you wanted to play as, and sort of their traits, these actually do carry on from this game, although not much else does. Like, are there other games in which you throw turnips? Other Mario games where there's turnips? I don't know. But even if you look at the color scheme, the art style, it's all quite a bit different than Mario Bros. 1. And that's one of the things I like about this game. So here's one of the other things that's different about this game. It's this idea of subspace, and this is the reason why I picked Toad. Toad is the fastest, and he picks up coins and turnips the fastest. And the reason to pick up those coins in subspace, why you pick up these potions and go into subspace, I don't know. But the reason to play as Toad is so that you can max out the number of coins that you can get, because these coins are used in between levels in this bonus chance slot machine. And this bonus chance slot machine is where you can get free men. There we go. Oh. So it's funny, I played this game when I was a kid, and it's been a long time, but you still sort of remember all these little, all these little parts to it. And here's Birdo, some sort of dinosaur bird creature. I don't quite know. So this game's quite weird. And that's kind of partly what I like about it. You have to catch eggs from Birdo and throw them back at him, and then you walk into this bird head. And so this is the bonus chance thing that I was talking about earlier that allows you to get free men. If you get 3 of a kind, you get free men, or if you do a match, you get a cherry in the first, second, and third spot, then you can get free men as well. I'm not doing too hot this time. Oh, that's not bad. But basically, I just mash the A button on this screen. Maybe there's a technique to it, but I mash the A button in a different pattern, and I try to, try to get matches. I could be doing a lot better. I'm not doing too hot with this. Oh well. But usually when you play as Toad for the first 2 levels, you can get enough coins so that you can get enough free men so that you can basically play the rest of the game with Peach and beat it. And that's usually what I would do as a kid. Here's Toad flying around. So yeah, and this, for whatever reason, is my least favorite part of this level. I always die with that guy that shoots the bullets. So Super Mario Bros. 2 released in Japan shortly after the original Super Mario Bros. 1. Very similar to Super Mario Bros. 1. Added a few new changes, but was pretty difficult. This eventually came to North America as the Lost levels. But they decided not to release it in North America because they thought it would be too frustrating and difficult. So instead they repurposed this game called Doki Doki Panic. Something Doki Doki Panic, I can't remember. But Doki Doki Panic was actually based on some tech demos that they had done for Super Mario Bros. 2. And then I think they wanted to capitalize on the success of Super Mario Bros. 1, so they released something more similar to Super Mario. So they rushed out Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan and then decided not to do that for North America and Europe. And then so when they used Doki Doki Panic for Super Mario Bros. 2, they basically changed the sprites and things like that in order to convert the game, which is why the game is so much different than almost all the other Super Mario Bros. Games that came after. But it does, as I said, it does introduce some things that stick with the franchise. Oh man. There we go. At least we're getting some free men here. Ooh, 9. Not the best. So after this, we're going to switch to Princess Peach. Now, the nice thing about Princess Peach is that she has the float jump, and the float jump basically allows you to float over everything, and it makes it so that for a lot of this stuff, you actually don't need to do anything. You can just sort of jump over everything, and that's it. And so that's the level. Basically what we need to do here is we go into subspace, and we go down into this vase, and we warp to World 4. And that's it. And I think that's where I will cut this video off this time, and I'll keep playing this game more in another video. And for the rest of the game, I'll basically play as Princess Peach, and she'll float over everything, and then we'll eventually beat the game. Alright, thanks a lot.